your town and seeing your neighbors dancing in the streets. At first it seems like a celebration, but then you realize there is no music, no festival, no reason to celebrate. Hours pass, yet they keep dancing. Then another person joins them, and another. Within weeks, hundreds of people are dancing uncontrollably, collapsing from exhaustion, yet somehow getting back up to continue. No one can explain it. Doctors are helpless. The government accidentally makes it worse. And more than 500 years later, it's still a mystery. This is the chilling mystery of the dancing plague of 1518. Our story takes us back to the city of Strasbourg in the summer of 1518. Today, Strasbourg is known for its beautiful architecture and rich history. But 5 centuries ago, life there was anything but peaceful. The people of Strasbourg had already endured years of hardship. Poor harvests had led to food shortages. Disease was common. Poverty affected countless families. And many people believed that mysterious illnesses could be caused by supernatural forces. Fear and uncertainty had become part of everyday life. Then, on a warm day in July, something happened that no one could have imagined. A woman known in historical records as Frau Trofea stepped out into the street and began to dance. She wasn't performing for a crowd. She wasn't celebrating. She simply danced. People watched with curiosity, expecting her to stop after a few minutes. She didn't. An hour passed, then several more. By nightfall, she was still dancing. According to historical accounts, she continued dancing into the next day. Her feet became bruised and swollen. Her body grew weaker with every passing hour. Yet she seemed unable to stop. Neighbors became concerned. Some believed she had lost her mind. Others feared she had been cursed. But before anyone could make sense of what was happening, the impossible became even stranger. More people started dancing. At first, there were only a few. Then there were dozens. Soon, entire groups of people were dancing in the streets without any apparent control over their bodies. Some cried while they danced. Others begged for help. Family members tried to pull them away, but many simply continued moving as though some invisible force refused to let them rest. Panic spread across Strasbourg. No one knew who would be next. The city's leaders desperately searched for answers. Doctors examined the dancers but found no obvious disease. Based on the medical beliefs of the time, they concluded that the dancers suffered from an excess of hot blood. Their solution sounds unbelievable today. They believed the only cure was for the dancers to keep dancing until the illness burned itself out. Instead of stopping the outbreak, officials built wooden stages. Musicians were hired to play lively tunes. Professional dancers were brought in to encourage the victims to continue moving. The hope was that complete exhaustion would end the strange condition. Instead, the outbreak appeared to grow even larger. As more people joined the mysterious dance, fear spread throughout the city. Imagine waking up every morning wondering whether your friend, your neighbor, or even you might suddenly begin dancing without any control. Eventually, city officials realized their plan wasn't working. The music stopped. The stages were removed. Many of the dancers were taken to a shrine dedicated to Saint Vitus, a Christian saint believed to protect people from mysterious illnesses involving uncontrollable movement. There, prayers and religious ceremonies were held. Slowly, the dancing stopped. Just as mysteriously as it had begun, the outbreak faded away. But the biggest mystery had only just begun. What caused it? More than 500 years later, historians and scientists still debate the answer. One of the leading theories is something called mass psychogenic illness, sometimes known as mass hysteria. This occurs when extreme emotional stress spreads through a group of people, producing genuine physical symptoms even though there is no infectious disease. Considering the famine, poverty, disease, and constant fear that surrounded Strasbourg, some researchers believe the people were living under such intense psychological pressure that it triggered an extraordinary chain reaction. Another theory involves a fungus called ergot, which can grow on rye used to make bread. Ergot contains chemicals that can affect the brain and nervous system, leading some people to suggest that contaminated food may have caused hallucinations or involuntary movements. However, many historians believe this explanation doesn't fully fit the evidence. Ergot poisoning usually causes severe illness that would have made continuous dancing for days almost impossible. Others believe religion played an important role. During the Middle Ages, many people believed saints could punish entire communities with strange afflictions. If enough people truly believed they were vulnerable, those beliefs may have shaped how they reacted under enormous stress. The truth is that no single theory explains every detail, and that's what makes this story so unforgettable. Unlike myths passed down through generations, The dancing plague of 1518 is supported by historical documents written by people who witnessed the events unfold. Something remarkable happened in Strasbourg that summer. Whether it was a psychological phenomenon, an unusual medical condition, or something history has yet to understand, the mystery remains unsolved. Even after more than 5 centuries, one question still lingers. What if something like this happened today? Would modern science solve the mystery, or would we once again find ourselves searching for answers we simply cannot explain? What do you think caused the dancing plague of 1518? Share your theory in the comments below. If you enjoy true historical mysteries and unexplained events, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join us for more incredible stories that prove history is often stranger than fiction.